Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ambartila Maharani Fadlah Djibran and I'm from English Language Education from the class A, and I'm here to presenting my final exam project for extensive reading about presenting our poster for an article that we'll read. So please for the attention.
Alright, so here's the article that I've made for the extensive reading. It's about Princess Diana's and remembering Princess Diana, how the People's Princess changed the world. So it's literally talking about first about her biography, a short biography, and what things that she has already made in the past. Alright. So for the identity of the article is with the genre is biographical article. The author is Catherine McCulloch. The word is 2048, and I start at 1610 till 1628, and I give it rating 5 because the context in the article is quite full and kind of detailed, even though they are much more detailed to the what she made or achieved in her life. Alright, so first the summary of the article. In 1981, 20 years old Diana Spencer married Prince Charles in a famous fairy tale wedding. So people in the world literally call her marriage as a fairy tale wedding because she married Prince while she's not a royal. She's just a commoners, people in British back then. However, a heavy media pressure and the issue of Prince Charles' affair with Camilla, which is happened probably like after years after their marriage, caused them to separate in 1992 and divorce in 1996. But sadly, just a year later, in August 1997, Princess Diana died at age 36 in Paris car crash while trying to escape aggressive photographers that tried to photo her when she's in a car with, let's just say, a new partner, Dodi Al-Fayed. Her death later forced the UK media to create stricter rules against harassment and stalking for photographers and the press. So, since then, the rules for something like photographer has been stricted because of that accident. The next paragraph is talking about achievement. To put it simply, it's her achievement. Diana changed how people view royalty by breaking old tradition to connect with regular people. So, usually, the kingdom family, the royal family, have a strict rule about having a connection with their people. They're not allowed to show too much love or to express their love, their expression into their people. But because of her, the view of the royalty is brick and different from since then until now. In 1987, she famously shook hands with an HIV or AIDS patient without the gloves, which has helped people to change how the world understands the virus. So she's trying to show people that that thing is not contaminated by a physical contact, like a handshake. Known for her styles and kindness, she even raised $3.25 million for charity by auctioning 79 of her dresses just before she died. Today, her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, keep her legacy alive by continuing her work with a mental health awareness and clearing landmines. So she'll really raise her sons really good, even though their sons we can say separate, but still her kindness really giving them the view of how they should be act to people. Alright, moving on to the vocabularies. Okay, we're talking about what is ivory taffeta. It's crisp, smooth, plain woven fabric in an off-white color. So it's from a two different world, ivory and taffeta. So ivory means like color of a trunk or a color of a tooth. So ivory is referred to the color of the tooth of a trunk or a trunk of an elephant, which is called ivory color. And taffeta means a crisp, smooth, plain woven fabric. It's talking about a kind of fabric. So ivory taffeta means a crisp, smooth fabric that has white color, that like a color of trunk or tooth. The next is prevalent, means happening frequently at a particular time or in a given place. So it's happening just in a particular time. Point is like that. And then infidelities means cheatings, actually similar or synonyms of cheating. And coverage means how much a story report. So actually coverage is have many used for, but here coverage is used for a media or journalism, which means about how a news organizations present, analyze, and deliver information about a specific event, a topic, or issue to the public. It determines not just what we know, but how we perceive it. And next is fodder. Fodder is actually also have a many meanings, but the basic meanings is for an animal foods or a horse foods. But in this context for the article, which is for the media journalism, fodder is a media that is to keep a content machine running and hold people's attention. So what I write here actually is just one of the example of fodder, a type of fodder, which is a gossip fodder, because people like to gossip, right? Alright, next is a jury inquest, an official investigation to find out how and why someone died. So it's technically just an official investigation to find out how people died and why. And then philanthropic means a charitable or helping others. So it's referred to the Princess Diana's characteristic, which is she really loved to helping other people. Now the last one is a review and thoughts. My review and thoughts. So my review and thoughts about the article is Princess Diana changed the way I think about living. She showed that true strength isn't about a strict rules or all about a political, but it comes from a love and understanding just how she loved her people and even broke the rules of the royalty. Her real worth wasn't because of her royal position, but because of her caring and helpful characteristics. She went straight to where people were suffering, whether it was shaking hands with someone who had AIDS or sitting with the sick person. While the rest of the world usually just disgust or stay away from them, Princess Diana showed that a simple kindness can change history. Her kindness had a strong impact that changed global media rules, helped remove stigma around medical issues, and worked to stop the use of landmines, which is what her sons do until now. Oh yeah. Anyway, she do join some community that there's people who's against about the landmines because they believe it's harming people it's harming people for like, I forgot where is it, but I remember it. There's a news about that. And she literally bravely walked there to the safe, of course, to the safe one, just to cross-check, to check if it's really dangerous. And because of her braveness, people around the world and some rules in other country agree with her and make rules about landmines. And beside of that, me personally, she's giving me a really different perspective about that women actually can rule the world, literally rule the world. And as we can see, she's not really using her title or the strength, the political, but simply just a kindness. That's simple. Just with a kindness and understanding people. Of course, with some rules that, of course, she has to not cross the line. She's just really giving me a new view that the point is women can change the world. And she's still one of my role model in my life. She's one of the person that changed me.
Alright, that's all from me about presenting an article that we've read for the extensive reading. I hope that my review can giving you a little view about the article and easy to understand. I'm sorry for any mistake that I've made. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.